Hello, good day viewers. Into this tutorial we are going to see the logic gates. In this video we are going to see the signs of some of what logic gate with their truth table. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are new, and please don't download my video, watch it on YouTube. So let's talk about the buffer. So what is the sign of buffer? Buffer is like this. It's like a triangle. So therefore we have what? The input A, and therefore we have the output what? Output A. So what's the truth table of what? The truth table of buffer. Let's say we have A, and let's say this is what? This is the output. Whenever the input is A, let's say whenever the input is 1, so therefore the output must be what? 1. Whenever the input again it is 0, so therefore again the output must be what? Must be 0. So this is a sign of what? This is a sign of buffer. Buffer is like this. It's like this as I draw it, and therefore this is what? This is a truth table. So therefore what of nots? Let's see nots. What is the sign of not? Not is like buffer, but it has a 0 like this, and this is what? This is the output. But whenever the input it is A, so therefore when the input is A, therefore the output will be what? Will be A complement. Will be A complement. And therefore the truth table for the not, let's say suppose this is A. Yes, this is the input and this is the output. In output of not, whenever it is 1, in the circuit, whenever the input is 1, so therefore the output must be 0. Whenever the input it is 0, so therefore the output must be what? The output must be 1. So therefore let's see what? Let's see the AND. So the AND. So what is the symbol of what? AND. AND is like this. This is what? This is the output, and it has what? It has two inputs. This input, it means we have A and B. All I mean is that from the buffer and not, we have how many inputs? We have 1. So, but in AND, we have 2 input, the input A and what? And the input B. So therefore, what will be what? What will be the output? The output will be AB, which means A multiplied by what? By B. So what is the truth table? The truth table, we have A, we have B, and we have what? We have the output. So we have a different, because we said whenever the input it is 1, the output must be 0, and therefore whenever the input it is 1, the output must be what? Must be 1. In what? In buffer. But in AND, what of if the both input are zeros? And what of if this A it is 1 and this is 0? Or of if this is 0 and this is 1? What of if both are 1? So what are we going to get? So in AND, whenever the input A and B are both zeros, the result must be 0. And therefore whenever the input A and B, A is 1 and B is what? B is 0. So therefore the output again must be what? Must be 0. But whenever the output must be 1 if and only if 0 is in what? Input A, and what? The input B has 1. So whenever the input A it has 0 and input B has 1, so therefore it will become 1. And whenever the input A and B are both 1, therefore it will become what? 1. So therefore let's see the O. So therefore, what is the sign of O? The sign of O is like this. It has what? It has also 2 inputs, input A and what? Input B. And therefore the result, the output. So there is one thing that I need you to know is that in AND, the input A and B, we have the same input, which is A and B, but the result it is AB. But the result in O, it is what? The output A plus B. So what will be the truth table? The truth table AB and what? The AB and what? And the output here will be what? Whenever, what will be the result if 0 and 0, if 1 and 0 again, if 0 and what? 1, and therefore if 1 and 1. So therefore whenever in O, if 0, if input A and input B are both 0, the result will be the same as what? As 0. But if 1 and 0, if input A and input B are 1 and 0, the result will be 1. And also if 0, input A is 0 and input B is what? 0, the result will be the same as what? 1. And also if results of what? A, the input is 1, and therefore the input B, it is what? 1. Also it will become what? It will become what? 1. So there is one thing that I need you to know. There is a difference between two things. But before then, kindly take a look to this. Both are nodes and what? And or. So therefore, let's see one of the relationship that I need you to know. So therefore, let me talk about the AND and what? And NAND. So the relationship between these two is that you have to know that there is one thing that I need you to know is that the value, the NAND is what? Is basically the complement of AND. As how? What did I mean? What I mean is that this is the sign of what? This is the sign of AND. So since I said it is a complement, NAND is a complement of this, so this it will be like this. It will be like this, and then I will have the 0, then this is the output. And you all know we have what? We have two inputs, which is what? A and what? A and V. The two inputs A and V. The input of this will be what? Will be AV. And therefore the input of this, because I said this is a complement of this, so this it will be what? It will be AB prime. So for now, what will be the truth table? Let's say the truth table input A, B, and what? And the output, let's say this, I have what? Let's say 0, 0, let's say 0, 1, let's say 1, 0, let's say 1, 1. And therefore also, what will be the truth table of this? A, V, and what? And the output. So therefore also I have 0, 0, I have 0, 1, I have 1, 0, I have 1, 1. It's showing that when the input A, it is equals to this, and the input B, it is equals to this, what will be the what? What will be the result? So I have to tell you that the 0 prime is the same thing as 1, and 1 prime is the same thing as what? 0. So using this, you have to remind this. So therefore the new what? Truth table of this AND will be what? So all this will be what? Will be 0, and this will be 0, will be 0, and this will be what? This will be 1. But in the NAND, all this will be what? All this will be 1, will be 1, will be 1, will be 0. So therefore, as you can see, it is just what? It is just a vice versa of what? Of this. This is what? 0, all zeros, and this is what? 1, and this is what? All what? All ones, and this is what? Zeros. Okay, sorry, this is what? Only 0. So let's say suppose I have, let's say and then I will connect it with what? Let's say I will connect with not. So as we all know, we have the input A and B, and therefore what am I going to have as an output if I'm dealing with AND? This will be my output, and therefore the not will pick the what? The output of this AND as its new input. So whenever it carries the new input, it will produce what? So therefore it will give me what? AB what? AB prime. Because we know that the value of what? The value of not as this, it is from what? A to what? To A complement or A prime, or you can say this. I hope you get it. So for now, suppose if I take this is NAND. Suppose I have NAND here. I have NAND. Yes, I have NAND here. I have terminal A and B. So, but I just do like this. The A and B, I join them. So, what should I going to get? As you can see, I will get what? 2A. I will get A. So therefore, it will become what? 2A. So therefore, at here, it will become what? The output will be what? Will be A prime. It means A times what? A. A times A is what? Can I say A? Someone will say as how? But it's the same thing as saying, let's say 0 times 0, which is 0. 1 times what? 1, which is what? Which is 1. So therefore, also A times A will be what? Will be E. So therefore, the new this will be what? Will be this. The new NAND will be like this. Will be like this. It will produce A to what? A prime. So I hope you get it, because saying A times A, because the terminal I join them, so therefore I will end with what? Double A and E, because I join this A and B, and therefore I am detailing with what? With only value of A excluding B, not with B. So therefore at the end I will have A with what? With A complement. So therefore there is another relationship. Let me show you another relationship. But there is one thing that I need you to know, is that the answer that I find, which is this NAND. So therefore this NAND that I find, yes, this is NAND, that I find A and what? A prime. If you recall it, this is what? Recall it. This is not, because not is like this. Not is what? Not is like this, which is A to A prime, which is A complement. So therefore, if you come to this end, no need of leaving it as what? As this sign for NAND, because it is not longer NAND, because it has two what? 2 inputs, but now we're dealing with 1 input. So therefore, this will be your result. It will come back what? To not. So this is your what? This is your result. So as I said, let me show you another relationship. The next relationship is the OR and what? The OR and NOR. So as we all know, the symbol of what? This is symbol of what? OR. We have A and B, and the input as A plus what? A plus B. And the NOR will be what? We don't have NOR, but now we have it. Has 0 to this. So this is the sign, but A plus B what? Prime, and input A and B. Also, NOR is basically what? Is basically the complement of this. So what will be the truth table? The truth table A, B, and what? And the output, we have 0, 0, and therefore we have 1, 0, we have 0, 1, we have 1 and 0. We have 4. And therefore, what will be the truth table of this? Because we say this is a complement of what? This is a complement of this. So therefore we have 0, 0, we have 1, 0, we have 0, 1, and we have 1 and what? 1 and 0. So in all, 0 to 0, whenever the input 0 and the output, and the next input 0, B. Sorry, the next input, which is B, it also 0. When both are 0, it will become 0. But the rest, it will become what? 1. But in this, whenever 0 and 0, it will be what? 1, and the rest will become 0, 0, and 0. So this is what the relationship between this and this is O and NOR, because NOR is a what? Is a complement of what? Of O. So this is all I have for you in logic gates. Kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.